Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown today. I'm going to be using this Choice Band Arcanine team right here, which features a triple Intimidate core, alongside Manectric, obviously, which gains Intimidate after it Mega Evolves, and Choice Scarf Landorus-T right here, which is a defogger to help out our Kyurem and our Banded Arcanine. But yeah, Banded Arcanine has a pretty decent speed tier. It's able to speed tie with stuff like Timid Tapu Lele, as well as Naive Kyurem Black, so it definitely should be a ton of fun to use. And yeah, the rest of the team is just our Volturn core right here, Defog Lando, ICMZ Kyurem Black with 4 attacks, Defog Finny just because it's a more reliable defogger than Scarf Lando, and it can switch into Ash Greninja pretty well, which if Ash Greninja does carry Ice Beam, we're definitely pretty weak to that. And then finally AV Tapu Bulu just to help out with electric types such as Tapu Koko. And yeah, that's going to be the team. Now you see that I do have Landorus-T on the same team as Tapu Bulu. I really don't find that much of an issue just because you can obviously switch up the terrain with Tapu Fini, and then your Earthquake will not get weakened. So if Landorus-T is your win condition, you can always go ahead and do that. But yeah, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. And I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got a game right here up against a nice Mega Lopunny plus Tapu Lele squad. Interesting to see what it is just because Tapu Lele plus Mega Lopunny, obviously you can't fake out. So probably power punch 3 attacks, but yeah, excited to get back into Mons. You may have noticed that I missed a few uploads just because I had family come over and I actually recorded the entire last week's videos the week before that, so it's been like a clean a week since I've played Mons, so let's see how this goes. I'm going to go ahead and lead off here with my Tapu Bulu, just because he leads off with Tapu Lele. I know I can take a Spec Psyshock and we will reverse his terrain, which is great for me, so right here, I'm kind of expecting Zapdos to come out. I really want to double out, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to go for the Nature's Madness as he goes right into his Tapu Bulu right here, which is perfectly fine with me. And I can honestly just stay in. Do I need this Mon for anything? I mean, it's good against... It's not really good against Cortana. He has Bulu Cortana too. I'll just go ahead and throw off a Wood Hammer right here. Do a bit of damage. Quite a bit, actually. Let's see what he clicked. He goes right for a Nature's Madness of his own, which is totally fine. I'm actually going to predict him to switch out again and go right here for the Nature's Madness, which he does go Zapdos. And we are able to hit our Nature's Madness on that thing, so that'll force that thing to roost. I really don't think you could do anything else right here, so I'll go hard into my Kyurem Black. Just pressure him a little bit. He's going to go right for the Heat Wave. As long as he doesn't burn me, we should be good. We get Grassy Terrain Recovery too, and he has no switch-ins to this, so I'll just go ahead and fire off my Z-move, I think. Well, this Mon doesn't really do a ton for him, and I think he might just stay in right here. I could just hard Ice Beam too, but I'm gonna Z-move. Yeah, I knew he would stand, but I actually don't think Ice Beam would have knocked him out since we're max attack and don't have any special attacks, so we're able to get rid of that right there. And Kyurem's still a gigantic threat to his team. We just Ice Beam through everything, so I think Mega Lopunny can come out. He goes Tapu Lele right here, though, which is definitely a big threat. He probably just clicks Moonblast. I'll sack off my Assault Vest Tapu Bulu. I just want to reverse this terrain, mainly, as he goes right for Psychic, which I could have stayed in right there, but now that I know he's going for Psychic, this Mon's actually a problem. Alright, I'll Run Leech right here. He's going to go ahead and stay in again. I can probably go Arcanine right here and click Flare Blitz, but then that'll definitely bait in the Garchomp pretty easily. Scarf, I need to keep Lando at full health just for this, so I'm going to go here into my Arcanine. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit him with a... I'll click Flare Blitz. I know Garchomp's coming out, but the damage on Garchomp is definitely very nice. Yeah, 42%. Definitely great. We will take a recoil plus that, but it's not that big of a deal. I can't go out into my Lando right here because, as I said, it is my way of dealing with Scarf Lele, so I'll go out here into my Tapu Fini instead. Goes right for an SD. Is this SD Groundium? Because if it's Dragonium, you're not knocking me out, so... Yeah, we're able to live that attack, and this should knock it out. Yeah, we're able to get rid of Garchomp right there, which is good. And let's see what he decides to bring out next. Probably... Lopunny's a giant problem too. I need to probably want to speed tie with Mega Manectric just for that. He could go Tapu Bulu here. Or Cortana. The problem is I need Lando at full health for both Cortana and Tapu Lele, which is the thing that I'm worried about, but we can use our Arcanine for Cortana, I guess. I'll go ahead and stand right here, just because I think he's going to go right for the return, yeah. And now what this allows me to do is bring back my Arcanine, and I know I take a high jump kick and I can just go ahead and hit him with another Flare Blitz and get another kill. He's going to go ahead and sack off his Tapu Bulu, which is what I would have done too, which is definitely a smart play. So we're able to get rid of that right there. Now Tapu Lele probably comes out right here, if I had to guess. Let me go ahead and calc if Scarf Lele actually knocks out Arcanine, because we're offensive Arcanine, so I'm assuming it does. Let's just get rid of our max HP against Lele. Choice Scarf, Psychic does a lot. It's just normal Choice Scarf Lele. Okay, so I have to sack something, then go Lando. I could sack this, but it's still useful against Cortana. What if it's Scarf card? I think I go Cure on black every time. Because he's clicking Psychic, I know that. So he's able to... Is it Specs? It might be Specs. I'll go out into this right here, and go ahead and U-turn out. It is Specs. Okay, so now I can sack off my Manectric, because I know that I can probably Earthquake sweep him now, which is good. Yeah, so now I'll go out into this, go ahead and hit him with an Earthquake. Knock this out, and then I think Arcanine should be able to handle the last two Pokemon. Because there's no way Kartana is going to Oko me. So he goes, hey, I have to go out into this right here. Do I go hard into Arcanine? I think I do. Get that Intimidate off, and now I go back to Lando. Just because this probably takes a hit from Kartana anyway, so now we have double Intimidate, as I said. And that's really good for me. So now I can just go ahead and Earthquake twice. Able to do a very good amount of damage. Goes right for a turn again. I just Earthquake every time. And if it's Leaf Blade, I don't think it'll be able to knock out my Arcanine. So I'll go ahead and go right here for an Earthquake. He would have to be SDZ move. Which I'm really hoping he's not. He goes for Knock. We're able to live that attack. So Scarf Knockoff. We get a crit right there. But I think he's Scarf, so he might actually win. Extreme Speed's not going to be able to knock that out. I have to close combat. Knockoff's able to barely pick me off. Yeah, he managed to bring that back. I honestly don't think I choked the endgame right there. Cortana's just really strong. How much... Let me calculate that Cortana roll right there. Could I have done anything differently at the end besides double? Because had I gone out into my... What if I had gone Arcanine on the Cortana, and then I went back to Lando? I probably should have done that, because then I would have gotten 2 Intimidates, but he would have gotten a Beast Boost anyway, so I have no idea how it would have played out. But I'll go ahead and calc the Cortana Scarf right now. Apparently Knockoff is not default. Yeah, that was always going to knock me out anyway, and that's a -1 Cortana too, so unfortunate right there, but he's been able to barely pick that much out. But it's alright, I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. I actually didn't realize my last opponent's name. Apparently OLT is starting soon. He had that OLT at the beginning of his username, so OLT should be interesting this time around. But let's go ahead and lead off here with my... Tapu Fini is probably fine. I know this is Mental Herb, but I'm probably going to just taunt him anyway to break the Mental Herb. And then we will go from there. Also, I want to do a live with the, I think it's called Zeraora, which was just recently released a few days ago. So definitely interested in trying that one out. It has a really great speed tier, so looking forward to that. I actually might start replacing that with Mega Manectric with that, just because it gets everything that pretty much Mega Manectric gets. Gets access to Volt Switch for Momentum too, and it's just faster, so could be interesting. And it's physical, which is really nice. It gets Plasma Fists. But let's go ahead and... This guy's taking a while. Is he not Mental Herb? If he's not Mental Herb, then this taunt is gonna go off, and then he won't be able to get up Rocks or Trick Room, but maybe he's expecting me to Nature's Madness turn 1, and that's why he's not willing to risk this thing getting damaged. But this one's not very important. If I were him, I would just go Trick Room right here, but nothing's really breaking through Finny, now that I look at it. So we're able to taunt. I'm assuming we see Mental Herb, yep. Trick Room? Rocks first, okay. I'll taunt again just to prevent the Trick Room, because I'm assuming that's what he's going to try to click right now. He can't really switch out into anything. Taunts me back. I know this thing gets Magic-Coat. I just kind of forgot about it right there, but I'll go ahead and Nature's Madness now. Just to weaken him. I probably should have predicted that right there, because now he can definitely Trick Room. It's fine though, because as I said, he doesn't really switch into anything. So I can just Nature's Madness again right here. And whatever comes in to take advantage of the Trick Room is going to take 50%. Which is definitely good, very good for me. Well, actually not, because of Memento. But the thing is, nothing Okos me. That's the thing. We definitely live a hit from Crawdaunt, Alolan Marowak for sure. And Mega Mawile. I mean, Mega Mawil's Player Off is going to hurt. I'm pretty sure we live Thunder Punch too. Let me go ahead and double check that, just because it's Mega Mawile, so we shall see right now. Against Finny. Just max HP, max speed. Player Off does a ton. I'm assuming that means Thunder Punch is a roll. Thunder Punch cannot knock me out ever. So he's going to go Magear now right here. I'll go ahead and Nature's Madness. I don't think he knocks me out with Twinkle Tackle. We probably would have lived Gigavolt Havoc too, which is just really weird to think about. So we're able to get rid of the taunt right there. Trick Room is still up though. And he's definitely clicking T-Bolt again. He might choke and go for Ice Beam though. I'm going to go Manectric. Get that nice special attack boost. And now I think I have to switch out again on the Flare Cannon. So I'll go Tapu Bulu now. That's what I like about Manectric though. It has Lightning Rod, which is Zeraora. I think it has a Volt Absorb, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's the Flare Cannon, so that's why I switched out that turn. And I believe Terrain should go down now. Well, Trigger Room should go down now. And I get to go ahead and click whatever attack I want right here, which is going to go ahead and be Horn Leech. Honestly, don't mind taking an Ice Beam. I know he's going to Trick Room up again. Yeah, but he doesn't knock me out with anything. And actually, I'll just start Wood Hammering, I think. He's going to go Alolan Marowak, which is going to take a lot from this. Didn't take as much as I expected. It's Tapu Bulu. I mean, I guess we're no attack, so makes sense. I'll go Landorus-T here. The thing is, Landorus-T could be useful for Mega Mawile. And I can just go Arcanine too, so I'll go ahead and go out into that. I like that we have options with our Intimidate. That actually 2-hit KOs me with that. Okay, so it might be a roll though, which I'm kind of hoping it is. He's going to Shadow Bone and knock me out though, yeah. So he's -1, which means Kyurem Black can come out now. And do its thing, because it can knock this thing out, and then Trick Room won't be up. So I'll go ahead and Earth Power right here. Yeah, we're able to live that attack. Earth Power is going to 2-hit KO. I don't care that he's Lightning Rod, I'm just going to Fusion Bolt because of Terra Volt. And the reason I did that is because this might put Cresselia in range of my ICMZ. So I'm really hoping it is in range, because then we can prevent the Trick Room altogether. Cresselia is so bulky. He's going to Lunar Dance too, I know that. Lunar Dance into what, Mega Mawile? Alright, what am I okay with being in? I don't want to go Tapu Bulu because that invites in Mega Mawile. I don't want to go Lando because he could also just Ice Beam here. I'll stay in. Because whatever he brings out isn't really going to threaten me too badly. And we should be fine. What do you bring back? Alolan Marowak? What would I do against that? I think I have to risk taking damage on Lando, but 2 of his Trick Room setters are gone, which means after that, we have all the speed control. So brings back Magearna, which makes a lot of sense, for sure. But as I said, Tapu Bulu definitely can take hits from this and stall out terrain. Does he hard Flare Cannon right away? Flash Cannon. That's an interesting tech. Everything goes down. Alright, now I'll sack Kyurem Black. So what am I winning with is the thing. I think I can win with Mega Manectric late game. Alright, get that Soul Heart, that's fine. Because I think Scarf Lando can eventually sweep, so... Now what I gotta do is reverse the terrain though, so I'm gonna go Finny and sack that next. And then we should be able to win, because we got damage on Alolan Marowak from Manectric, so... I'll go ahead and just Nature's Madness right here. And now I need this to Oko, which I think it showed it's Landorus-T. If this doesn't Oko and we lose, that's going to be pretty sad, but I think this should knock it out. Like, I know they run max HP, he's going to sack off the Alolan Marowak, which makes sense, but at the same time, you're not really going to get another opportunity to set your Trick Room back up. Crawdont's going to come out right now. Do I just go hard Manectric? I don't think it makes a difference. If I go hard Manectric and I faint, it's because we're not going to get Intimidate, so I just got to stay in. Jets to do quite a bit. Can we knock this out? No, we can't. Alright, so I'm going to Earthquake again right here. We're Flamethrower though, so that could work in my favor right now. But the thing is, I don't think we're going to be able to Oko the Magearna, which is going to be unfortunate. So I'll go ahead and T-Bolt right here. Flamethrower should knock him out anyway. So he's going to Aqua Jet for quite a bit of damage. I have to hope he's not Sucker Punch too. It's probably not Sucker Punch just because it's Trick Room, but... There's no way we knock out Magearna. Yeah, he brings out Magearna right here. I'll go ahead and Flamethrower, but I'll get the GG ready in the chat because I'm assuming the game's about to end. Well, he's going to Trick Room this turn, and now let's Flamethrower on the, Flare Cannon. He misses the Flare Cannon, so we'll be able to bring it down to a 1-0, which is cool. Actually, my play right there was to spam HPS and hope he missed 4 Flare Cannons, which, honestly, I would have Flash Cannoned right there if I were him, but I'll go ahead and just Flamethrower right here, and the game's going to end, yeah. So I'll drop a GG in the chat. An unfortunate loss right there. We did manage to nearly bring it back, but unfortunately we couldn't just stop the Trick Room setters. But it's alright. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. Unfortunately we're 0-2 now, but we still have time to pick up some wins. But we're facing Circuitry Webs now, which I really like Circuitry Webs. I'm going to try to prevent the webs by leading off with Finny though. Just because I can taunt this and prevent it. If he goes right for Liquidation, good play. He has a Tapu Lele too, which is just really scary. He bounces back my taunt, which literally just happened to me last game. I'm just going to go ahead and Nature's Madness now, because we do have Defog on this. I know he's going to get up webs, and he might go hard Circuitry right now, if I had to guess. I'll Nature's Madness again. Hard Orlando. My taunt's going to wear off eventually, and I'll be able to I'll be able to defog right here, which is really good for me. So I'll be able to get rid of all these hazards, which is good. Explosion. Okay, so we're not able to defog, but honestly, Lando was a giant problem. Circuitry. Let me get rid of all of that real quick. And now we get our free pick into whatever we want, which is definitely going to be Kieran because he doesn't have switch-ins to a nice ICMZ right here. This should not come out unless he's Sash. Get rid of Circuitry right there. Let's see what his next bring-in is. I need to scout for what Tapu Lele this is, because if it's Scarf, it's a problem. I need to Fusion Bolt here every time, which just straight up knocks it out because it's a 170 base attack. Brings out Gyarados, which I'm pretty sure we just Fusion Bolt twice. There's no way this knocks me out with anything. I just went Magearna for the Intimidate. Okay. I can't stand because I'm assuming this is Shift Gear. I'm assuming it's going to shift some gears. Okay, I'm going to go Arcanine right here. Just because I know it's going to Shift Gear, and I know we take any Z moves, so I'll just go ahead and Flare Blitz. Yeah, that would have done like 50% at most. Which the damage could have been great for Tapu Lele, but I still have Scarf Landau and Tapu Bulu both at full health, so unfortunately we're locked in right here, but I can go hard into my Kyurem and I just Fusion Bolt him. Because I know he's going to do that. And this should be Mega, so it's not going to be Z Bounce. Switches to Tapu Lele, so he wants this damage off to try to get the Gyarados sweep off. Alright, I'll go ahead and switch out here into... Actually, there's no reason to switch. I just stay in, and then I go out into Tapu Bulu. And I go ahead and Horn Leech spam. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can lose this, because there's no way Gyarados sets up on me. It could. Now that I look at it. Could be a problem. Is he going to stay in right here? I don't want to lose this based off of that, but I don't think there's a way he sets up and wins. That's the thing. So I'll Horn Leech right here, I'll get his Intimidate, but then I'm pretty sure I spam Horn Leech / Woodhammer, put him in range of Arcanine's Extreme Speed, and be good to go. That's kind of what my game plan is right here. Okay, so he's not going to take the damage, which I don't know why he would ever do that. What was he expecting right there? Lead Sheet? Alright. Out comes this thing, which is correct. I go ahead and Woodhammer here every time. I just need to maximize my damage. He has to have Ice Fang to threaten me anyway, and that should put him in range of Extreme Speed from Arcanine. And we have Intimidate and Scarf Lando in the back, so I think we're fine. But I'll go ahead and Horn Leech right here. And that should be GG. Yeah, he wasn't even able to knock me out. Ice Fang? He did out of Ice Fang, but it wasn't able to knock me out. So we pick up our first win, which is cool, and yeah, I'll be right back with another game. Drop the GG in the chat. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, got another game right here. Apparently I have like no points right now, so hopefully we can win some games right here so that way I can be where I want to be for the next live. But this guy's very weak to my Kyurem Black as well as my Scarf Landorus-T. Superior is a giant problem to me though. We do have AV Tapu Bulu though, but we don't really have coverage for that, so Arcanine can maybe help out with that. I'll go ahead and lead off here with my Tapu Fini, just because I figured he would either lead with the Garchomp or Magearna, but he actually ends up leading off with the Nihilego, which is probably just to get up rocks. This thing's a giant problem. Honestly, I think I'm just going to stay in, and we don't have any Sludge Wave switch-ins, and that's the problem that I'm kind of dealing with right here. I can go Lando. Honestly, I'm going to go Lando right here just because it's my switch-in. Goes for Power Gem. Is it Scarf? I'm going to Earthquake. If it's Scarf and he Power Gems me, a good play, but it's actually Sash. So we're able to bring it down to Sash as he goes for Hidden Power Ice and knocks me out. Why wouldn't he just Power Gem again? I'm kind of confused about that, but what I can do right here is just go out into my Manectric and hit him with an Hidden Power Ice. Just because he got a special attack boost, not a speed boost, so we'll be able to knock this thing out and prevent rocks, which is definitely good for me. Scarf Chomp is looking like a pretty big threat to me, as well as maybe random Scarf Victini. Yeah, Scarf Victini with... Actually, we don't have any V-Create switch-ins except for Arcanine with Intimidate. So he does go out into the Victini right here. I'm going hard Arcanine. I think this is Scarf Victini. And I don't want to take a V-Create. He goes right for U-turn, so it probably is Scarf, and I'm assuming Garchomp comes out right here. In which case, I don't think it would be Poison Jab. If it is Poison Jab, then I actually don't have any switch-ins at all. So out comes this Garchomp. I'm going to go Tapu Bulu, just because I really doubt it's Poison Jab. Even Iron Head we can take, but like Poison Jab? I don't think so. Goes right for Earthquake. So we could have Fire Fang, as, if I had to guess, but I'm going to go ahead and Nature's Madness right here, as we are able to hit. I'm assuming I'm about to get hit with a +2 Fire Fang. This thing's fast. 311. Would he be adamant? I think he would be adamant. What do I sack? I think I sack Tapu Fini right here, over sacking my Tapu Bulu. So there's a Fire Fang. He unfortunately crits me, which means I don't think we were living in Earthquake anyway. But ideally, he's not max speed. Maybe he's adamant, but he is jolly, okay. But now what I can do is go out of here into my Kyurem Black for free, which is looking very promising. I can also just go Mega Manectric, but Mega Manectric is looking like my win con now, so I'll go Kyurem. I gotta keep Arcanine healthy for Magearna as well as the Victini right now, so we'll go out into this. Hit him with an Ice Beam. I know Azumarill is coming out, but we can... I don't even know if Fusion Bolt should knock that out, for sure. Come on, it's Kyurem Black, yeah. Okay, so we're able to get rid of Azumarill right there. I'm assuming Magearna comes out now. Yeah, and I think I'll just stay in and Z-move this, because I want to weaken it for Arcanine. If he's Shift Gear, I can just go hard at it to Arcanine after this. He actually doubles, so we're able to get that correct. Did he double just to burn my Z-move, or did he predict my Arcanine coming in? But now that our Z-move is gone, I have no choice but to go Arcanine on this Magearna coming in, so we'll do that. I'm assuming he might be Fightinium. If he's Shift Gear Fightinium, that's going to be a problem. I don't think this is a problem, though, because I can just Flare Blitz. We'll live that. We actually take 2, and we're able to Flare Blitz and straight up knock that out. So Arcanine doing some work. Let's see what his next bring-in is. He's going to go ahead and forfeit, yeah, so he really had no way to bring that back. We would have been able to Flare Blitz whatever came out. I'll drop a GG in the chat. Nice, another win, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. We're managed to even out the score now. We're currently 2-2, but ideally we can continue winning, so that way at least we can reach the 1600s by the end of this live. But we're facing Rain now, which is definitely a very non-ideal matchup. Kyurem Black does well against Rain, though, so we'll go ahead and lead with that right here, as he's going to lead off with this Tapu Koko. I have no idea what this is, but my Tapu Bulu is here for this Pokemon alone, so, well, I can help out with Swampert and Greninja too, but we have other checks to that. So that looks like maybe Scarf Koko. Let me calc that, because it could be Specs, I guess. I've never really used AV Tapu Bulu before. So let's go ahead and calc that Dazzling Gleam damage. Koko, let's see with Specs. How much would Dazzle do? So that is Specs, actually, which means I can go ahead and click whatever attack I want right here. I'm going to click Superpower, as he stays in, which is very interesting. Now I'm going to Nature's Madness on the Ferrothorn. You go Ferrothorn here every time. He's been staying in, though. I'm going to Horn Leech again. Ah, he got me. Yeah, unfortunately we could not get that series of plays correct. I'm going to stay in here. He managed to weaken me enough, and I don't want him leech cheating me on the switch. So I'll go ahead and Nature's Madness right here. He can get up Hazards for all I care. I just want this weakened. So he gets up Stealth Rocks, which is perfectly fine. I'll just go ahead and go for Nature's Madness again. I just don't want this thing getting recovery. So there's a Gyro Ball. Not the best trade for me, but it's alright. Mega Manectric still does work, and I think I need to defog. But the problem is he's going to Leech Seed the moment I defog, so I'm actually going to go out here into my Landorus-Therian and defog with this Pokemon. So I'm going to defog right here. If he stays in and goes for Leech Seed, good play, but I think you go Pelipper. He stays in and probably Leech Seed. Toxic. Okay, so he's not Leech Seed? If he's not Leech Seed, then what does he have to hit some of my Pokemon? I'm going to go Finny here, because I know he's going for Rocks. Alright, let me taunt this. Is his last move Power? No, we already said Gyro Ball, so Gyro Ball, Toxic. Oh, he has Power Up too. Okay, so unfortunately he misses right there, but I'm going to defog now. And now I'm going to start Nature's Madnessing him again. I don't care about health on Feeny. I just need to make sure these rocks aren't up the moment I get out of here. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and taunt him again. I just can't have rocks up is the main thing, because I need to keep Kyurem Black. I need to make sure Kyurem Black is able to check the Swampert. So now I get my Sweep Switch into anything that I want. And that mon is going to be Kyurem Black, because I can go ahead and hit him with an Ice Beam now, which should be able to knock him out. As I said, we take a Stone Edge or anything from Pelipper. He's able to go ahead and I'll just Fusion Bolt right here. Even if he goes back to, he goes hard Swampert, which, as I said, we take a Stone Edge, and even if he went back to Ferrothorn to get Iron Barbs damage, there was no way he would have done that because of Terra Volt. So I'll go ahead and Sub-Zero Slammer. We take the Stone Edge. He goes for Power Punch. This should Oko him if I had to guess. Yeah, now the biggest threat is to my team is out of the way, but Hawlucha is still right there, just staring me down. Goes immediately out into Arcanine. Koko. I'll just go out into this. It's free. And I get to click whatever I want right here, which, Terrain is up. I don't think there's much of a reason not to click Wild Charge. just because it also prevents the Hawlucha from coming in and setting up, and eventually Terrain is going to be gone, so he has to go Gren here, I think. Yeah, but as I said, it's because he clicked Power Up Punch on that mon and not anything else. I think Manectric's just going to win this game now, so I'll go right here for that. He goes right for the Shuriken, which I have to go Kieran Black now. I think he's locked into that, so I can click Fusion Bolt right here and just get a kill. And Electric Terrain doesn't have enough turns left, and there's no way I'm letting him set up. The moment Hawlucha comes out, we should take this, right? Oh, come on. But I think between Manectric, because Coco is weakened, right? 68%, okay. Let's do this. Let's go out into this thing and hit him with an Earthquake. Goes for Shuriken, and I think Mega Manectric might be able to win this, but the problem is he'll be able to get Terrain back up and then high jump kick me with Hawlucha, which is the thing that I was trying to avoid, so I'll T-Bolt right here. He sucks off Pelipper, so he wants a rain boosted Shuriken, basically. Yeah, I think he got it, unfortunately. I really thought Manectric could come through late game after we got rid of Swampert, just because it killed everything, but the priority attacks plus the speed advantage with Coco plus Hawlucha is just too much for this team, so I'll go ahead and T-Bolt should do more, because it's Stab and Under Terrain. 56, so he goes for Thunder, which is 100% accurate under Rain. Alright, I guess I'll Volt Switch right here, just because it'll knock him out, and it should Oko whatever he brings in. I know there's no reason to do that, but it doesn't make a difference. Let's see what his next bring-in is. He can pretty much win with whatever he wants. Goes Grand, I'll get that GG ready in the chat right there. So he's able to win that match right there. Unfortunate that Manectric couldn't come through. Those speed tiers just kind of messed me up right there, but I'll be right back with another game. Alright, got another game right here. Unfortunately, we are back to the negative side of things, but if we do win this one, we will break even again. And honestly, after playing Mons for so long, if I break even, I'll be pretty happy with that. So let me go ahead and lead off here with my Arcanine. Arcanine actually does quite a bit of work. Maybe I don't want to lead off with that, just because it can handle both Magearna to some extent, as well as Kartana, and even Mega Mawile. So maybe Scarf Lando is actually a very good lead right here. I'll go ahead and do that. Is it just me, or did the timer just, like, just run super fast? I feel it's we were at like 120 seconds, like, just a while ago. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what he wants to do right here. Lando versus Lando, pretty standard right here. I'll just go ahead and... I swear the timer just jumped. I don't know why, but I'll go ahead and U-turn. He could get up rocks though. Do I just HP Ice turn one? If he's expecting that, I don't know what he would do, but I need damage on this, so I'll go ahead and do that. He's going to get up rocks, which is totally fine with me. I'll HP Ice again right here, just because I feel like based on that damage, he might be that SD Explosion set with a Focus Sash, and if I can prevent him from exploding right here, I definitely do want to do that, just because I don't have any explosion switching, so... Ideally he stays in and I just get the knockout, but if he is expecting me to be locked into this attack, then he might switch out into maybe Mega Mawile or Magearna, or even Gran. But then Gran just invites in either of my Tapus, so I don't know if he wants to do that. He could even go Lottie. It looks like it's Mega Lottie on this team, which is definitely... No, it's going to be Mega Mawile. What am I saying? So, interesting with the triple offensive steel types with Magearna. I'm assuming it's Shift Gear or Trick Room Magearna, not the pretty standard Assault Vest set, so... I mean, but if it's not Assault Vest, what's just Tapu Lele switch in? I mean, he has checks to it. Goes hard out into Magearna, so he does expect me to be locked in. I'll go Tapu Bulu right here, and Nature's Madness. Just because I do want to defog before I bring in my Arcanine for any reason. So let's see what he does. He does go right for Trick Room. I know we can take anything, though, and I'll just go ahead and Nature's Madness this thing down. I probably could have gone hard Arcanine, but then if he's like fighting EMZ, he just straight up knocks me out, and that's not going to be a good time. I can probably go Tapu Fini right here, because he's either going to Trinkle Tackle or Flare Cannon, or Ice Beam. I'm more so expecting Ice Beam. He goes for Flash Cannon, which is very unique coverage. I haven't missed a single Nature's Madness this entire life, too, which is very good for me. I honestly don't mind secking off Tapu Bulu. It's good for Grand, but I have Fini for that, so... The thing is, isn't Fini what I'm immediately going out into after this? No, I go out onto Manectric and pivot out every time. Let's see what coverage he has for this. Probably Flare Cannon. I need to get a defog off. I think we can still win this, as much as a bad position we're in, so Flamethrower is my play. I think we can still win. Just because even though this is going to get a few knockouts, Scarf Lando is a big threat to him, and the combination of Arcanine plus Mega Manectric is going to be a pretty big problem to him as well. But the only problem is I have to keep Tapu Fini healthy if I don't want to lose to Gran, so let's see if he can knock me out. Manectric, do you want to appear? He misses Focus Blast, and it's Focus Blast. I go for Flamethrower, nearly knock him out. That's E-speed range, but maybe not after terrain. Goes for Focus Blast and hits, which he probably wanted to do the first time, but I'll go ahead and switch out here into my Arcanine, I think. I don't want to let him get Trick Room back up, which is the main thing that I'm worried about. Alright, I'll take the Rocks damage. Unfortunate that I had to do it, but I'll go ahead and just Banded Flare Blitz. I'm assuming he'll sack off his Landorus-T. Sacks off the Magearna, so I guess that was Fight Z right there. But let's see what he brings in next. Probably Gran or Landorus. Is it Scarf Rocks at the beginning? I don't think so. I would guess it's Explosion. Yeah, we're able to knock that out. So did he just want the Intimidate right there? Probably. You know, it's a regular Lottie. I can just counter that with Scarf Lando plus Tapu Fini. I gotta keep this alive though if I don't want to lose to Scarf Tana. But we have Kieran Black. I need to get a defog off just because I have so many Rocks weak mounts still alive. I don't want to have Arcanine take another round of Rocks because that could put me in range of Mega Mawile Sucker Punch as well as the Kartana. So let's see what he opts to do right here before we get too ahead of ourselves, just because I really feel like he shouldn't go Kartana yet. He should go Greninja right here. Or Specs Lottie. Specs Lottie could be a thing. Goes Gren. Is he Protean with the Gunk Shot? If he's Protean, then he wins right here, but there's nothing I can do about that. Let's see what he does. Because the moment Lottie's gone, I can win with Scarf EQ, so he is Battle Bond U-turn, okay. Kartana's gonna immediately come out. Sounds about right. Okay, I'll go Arcanine. And we'll go from there. I could stay in and just hope I live. Honestly, no, I gotta keep this alive for Gran. I had to hope he choked right there and Hydro Pumped, because that would have allowed me to get the defog off, but now I gotta get this Intimidate off. And hopefully it's enough. Goes for knock. I could have stayed in. Alright, I'll E-speed right here just because you should. Knock off again. That's fine too. That actually did a decent amount without our Choice Band. Alright, I'll E-speed. I'll just spam E-speed right here. He can spam Recover because he can... Okay, he goes for Earthquake. He could have spammed Recover, but now this gives me the position that I wanted, which is I can get this defog off and try to sweep with Scarf Lando. The problem is he has Shuriken Pressure, which is not good for me. Do I just Moonblast? That might be the play. The thing is that we know it's Scarf Tana. I got a defog. Goes hard out into Kartana. I gotta get this play right. I think we can win right here if we get this play right. So if he's Leaf Blading, I have to switch out into Kyurem. If he's Smart Striking, I stay in. Or I just go Landau as a mid-ground. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, so it's SD, but the thing is, if it's SD, do I lose? I gotta spam U-turn, I think. So I'll U-turn out right here. I gotta hope it's not Timid Kartana, basically. Because after a couple of U-turns, an Earthquake should be able to pick this off. Goes for knock. So now I go back to Lando to live a hit. So we got that play right. Goes right for SD again. Now I Earthquake? Earthquake's... Okay, so assuming Earthquake doesn't knock him out, what's my best play right here? I think it's save Tapu Fini, so I'll go ahead and... Let me make sure Earthquake doesn't knock out Kartana. Kartana, Choice Scarf against Landorus. Choice Scarf? Yeah, we're not able to knock him out, so I gotta U-turn out, I think. Again. Go to my Kyurem. I think I need to keep Fini alive. Goes right for Leaf Blade. Now I go back to Lando and just hope I live something, which I think we should. He's gonna Smart Strike or Sacred Sword right here for sure. Or Knock, I guess. Knock could be a play. Actually, if he knocks, don't I just lose? Yeah, I gotta stay in right here. Because he's gonna knock off. Or do I play off the choke of Sacred Sword? I'm gonna do that. Just because he should know that I'm Z-move, so... It's a 50-50. Is he gonna knock on my... and I live it because I'm Z-move, or is he gonna Sacred Sword? Because I'm gonna make this play. Goes Greninja. I think we take a Shuriken from this range. I'm gonna Scarf U-turn out of here. This is gonna be really close. We should take a Shuriken though, which is what I need to do. Or do I just make the safe play into Fini? I need to get this endgame correct. I think I can go Fini right here. But then if he doubles to cart, it's just a bad spot again. I'm gonna go Finny. Or do I... Okay, let me cock the Shuriken. Ninja. Let's give him 103 special attack. Water Shuriken is doing a lot. Is that on 3 hits? That's on 3 hits. Alright, I'll go Finny right here. This endgame's gonna be really tricky. If I get any play wrong, I think I lose. Alright, we bring Finny out. He goes for Hydro Pump, which is good. I could have actually stayed in, but now what I get to do is Moonblast for free, which I think is very beneficial. So I'm going for the Scarf EQ sweep, which is why he's keeping Lottie alive. So he goes Mawile finally. I was hoping to see when this thing would come out. I think I gotta go Lando and to get the Intimidate off, and then I can just... It'll be another 50-50. Do I Earthquake or do I U-turn? Goes right for the player off right there. Do I Earthquake on Lottie? Or do I Earthquake or do I U-turn? I'm gonna Earthquake. He does have Sucker Punch, we do live it, so... We might be able to do this. But I have to keep Lando alive. Now, Landorus cannot die because then I lose to Cortana automatically, so... Goes to Gran. I think I go... I can't let Tapu Fini take the hit. I gotta go cure him. He Dark Pulsed, okay. I probably 2-hit KO'd Finny anyway, so... I gotta let him knock this out. But I just go for Fusion Bolt. We know this thing is locked in, so I can go right here for Fusion Bolt. He sacks off the Latios, which means we might be able to win with Scarf Lando. Why would he sack off the Latios? Shuriken, okay. He can do that. Now I go out into this. And do I do the double? How healthy is Cart? I'm gonna Moonblast. I think Moonblast should knock out Cortana. We're able to live right there. But we don't live another one. So if I switch out, yeah, there's no way I win this. I needed to hope that I knocked him out right there. Alright, unfortunate right there. It looks like we're gonna lose this one too. Had I actually knocked him out right there, we would have won with Scarf Lando, but the thing is, if it was Scarf Cortana, which... No, we already saw it was SD Cortana, so I think we would have been able to win right there, which was really annoying, but it's alright. The thing is, had Moonblast knocked him out, obviously we knocked him out, Lando comes out and knocks out Cortana, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and end off the live right there. Unfortunate that we ended off, I think, 2 and 4, but either way, I had fun with Choice Band Arcanine, and yeah, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out, of course. And yeah, let me know what changes you guys make to the team in case you do try it out. I might do some variations, just because I felt as though Arcanine does have potential, but maybe the team had some flaws. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.